Hi, it's Muffins, your GM for Carrion Crown. Thanks for watching. This is our last session of Book 1, and it will also be the last session that will be posted on the Crash Gem YouTube channel. We will be moving the rest of the campaign over to the YouTube channel, Narrative Cafe, which is run by myself and my co-GM Darby. Book 1 remain here on the Crash Gem channel, but will also be re-uploaded over at Narrative Cafe along with the rest of the game. So if you're wondering what happened to the rest of the books, don't worry, we just moved! Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you around. Alrighty. Hello! Welcome back to Carrion Crown. We're on session 15 of the Haunting of Harrowstone. This might be our last session with each other. One way or another, I think. Yeah, one way or another. Alright, so you guys are in a pretty perilous situation right now. Would anyone like to recap? Oh, before we recap, does anyone roll me just a 1d 400? I'll get you guys that question, because I think you need every kind of bonus you guys can get right now. And I'll go grab the question.
Wow.
What'd we get? 12? Incredible. Incredible. There it is. Okay. Alright, so the question is... what is the most memorable monster you faced in battle, and why did it stand out to you? Before we get to that, who would like to roll out and recap for an extra hero point?
Hey, wait a minute.
Which might be very important.
This question was sent in by Darby? What? Was he...
He wants your feedback. He wants your feedback. Alright. Recap roll going once. Going twice. No takers? Alright, then I'm gonna do it. Alright, okay. Alrighty, so, you guys started last week. Gosh dang, when did you guys start? I believe you guys rested up in the upstairs warden office. You did some treat wounds and such, and decided to head back down to the dungeon. Sigrid had the idea of using her Imitate Undead spell to sneak past the creatures in the torture room. Yes, you also fought with your life with Doom 3. She had the idea of sneaking by the creatures in the torture room with this spell, and she was successful in doing so. She was able to discover that past the torturer's room, there seemed to be a long cave-like structure, and the walls were dripping and moist, and there's water. She took one look at it and said, "There's an ooze in here. Never mind." So she left. She reunited with the party, and at that point you guys chose to head up to, I think you guys just went directly down. You guys fought the Lopper last session. Yeah, you guys headed up to the north, and you entered the oubliette as a whole, that area of the prison. When you entered the oubliette, you kind of saw that, there's a big hole in the middle where an oubliette was at the bottom, along with a body down there. This body was emaciated. It was not in a very healthy condition. And as you guys were getting ready to go, maybe hoist up the loot that was down there, from behind, you heard the dragon of a large axe. As approaching you was a familiar form, a familiar specter of the Lopper. And you guys had a pretty tough battle with him. He was going through walls, he just punching you guys, being a general nuisance. But you guys managed to slay him with pretty much some ease. It was good. It was good. You guys did really good. After dealing with the Lopper and taking his loot from his cache, you also found like a skull in there from, you can assume, the Gorgeous Warch. and some other goodies that were in there. So then you guys headed to the Nevermore, which with the key from the warden you were able to open and Angus was able to lift. And you entered the lair of the Splatterman. Upon entering, you guys just felt miserable. Like eyes were on you and watching you, and just generally a very uncomfortable presence was in this room. And not before long, a figure appeared out of the brackish water in the corner. A green ghost of some kind, dripping with ectoplasm and blood. You came face to face with the Splatterman. A dead wizard who has an obsession with writing names and their connection to death. And when he appeared, the entire room seemed to turn against you as you were required to make some saves, as the blood and liquid that was congealed on the walls began to form letters on the ground, as some of your names began to appear and continued to appear throughout the fight. The Splatterman summoned a rat swarm to aid him in combat, which you guys are currently still dealing with. And the situation right now is... I'll bring you guys over so you can see everything that's happening. The situation right now is that inside the Nevermore proper, past the threshold, Mira is unconscious right beside the Splatterman. There's a swarm of rats who just look very angry and very, they hate life. Sigrid is at full HP, no doomed, in the room currently. Chaz is at Doom 2. I don't know if he's planning on leaving or not. Outside the room, there is another rat swarm. Angus at Doom 2, and Matthias at Doomed 3. Mira and Sigrid are the only ones without Doomed right now. And just very briefly, I want to go over what you've learned so far in this fight. I think it's very important just to recap that, just in case we all forgot. The first thing is that the spellbook that the Splatterman used to own in life can be used against him. By expending a single action, you can just do a bunch of damage to him. That's unresisted force damage. Using this tactic, you also figured out he is not resistant to force damage. And the spellbook is a pretty good tool to use against him. He is resistant to most other things, except for obviously Ghost Touch and other things like that. I don't think you guys have done any recon knowledge checks besides that, besides the general ghost weaknesses.
No, I used my feature on him, which would have told us his weaknesses, any weaknesses in his lowest save.
Okay, I'll refresh that then. Mm-hmm. So his lowest save is reflex. And though he has no weaknesses, he does have a lot of resistances, but those resistances can be overcome by quite a bit. They can be overcome by vitality, ghost touch, fire, or force damage. Also in this room is a hazard, which is the haunt that is currently writing all of your names on the floor. There's been no recon knowledge checks about this yet, but you do know that at the start of every round, when it goes off, you're required to make will saves. And if you make a will save and you fail, you become doomed 1. The Lopper's axe is currently on the floor over here.
That's the
where Angus has dropped it. Yeah, sorry, it's an axe. It's okay. Hang on. I can do better. 1 second. There we go. It's an axe. Woo!
Hey. Right. I thought it might have been more letters on the floor. My bad.
Oh no. So that's where everything is right now. Do you guys have any questions about what's going on that I can clarify for you guys?
Nope.
Okay.
How long does it take to get a name change?
You can recall knowledge on it,
Huh.
One other thing. What was it? No, I think that was it. Oh, Indivian still his B team active ability on, but his passive ability has been used. His Indivian's advice. but his shards of power is still active. Rat swarms, Splatterman, a lot of you are doomed. Yep. Okay, so before we get into it, if you'd like to roll up for the question, what's the most memorable monster you faced in battle, and why did it stand out to you? Darby is really interested to know. Feel free to roll out. This will get you a +1.
Okay, awesome.
Get him out now. Get him out now.
What was this? That's
a lot. That's a lot. Look at him go. That's okay. We'll take your 11.
10.
Yeah, we'll take your 10. That's okay.
Of course, I roll 1. Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, but I got it out the way.
All right. So Angus, what was the most memorable monster you faced so far, and why?
That was Decapitator. The whole mechanic of him basically decapitating people, he like drops you, what made you wounded 3 right away.
Oh, the headsman scythe? Yeah. Headsman scythe was pretty nasty.
That was kind of scary.
Here we go.
Only a little bit though.
He misses you guys. I think you guys should go back and fight him.
We should.
Yeah. So Angus, you can have your +1, or if you choose to ask this question to an NPC, you can change it to a +2. Or if you ask another party member, you can share your +1 with them.
I'll ask Divian.
Okay. And Divian hasn't been with you guys very long, but if he was going to just, specifically use this dungeon as his pool of monster fighting, he thinks that the Iron Maiden, even though you guys did not fight it, a construct of an Iron Maiden trap is pretty metal. And he definitely thought that was pretty unique and an interesting challenge.
He'd have something like that in his dungeon at home.
Yeah, he's working on the contractors to see if he can pick that up for his own dungeon back home. Yeah, that's what he thinks. He likes the Iron Maiden. So you can go and take your +2, Angus. Well, you just remember you have it. You can add that retroactively to any dice roll you make for the rest of the session.
Okay.
For the rest of you, bring yourself up to 2 hero points. And with that, we're just gonna jump into it. We ended last session on the Splatterman's turn.
Oh, did we?
Oh, well, he went, so he's done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did he go? What did he do?
He did go. Yeah, he crit Nero.
Crit me.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That's near. Like, you know what? We should stop. We should stop playing. Okay, cool.
And it passes directly over to the Rites. The rats are gonna make a 1d2 real quick, whether or not they want it for Chaz or Sigrid. They're not sure. 1 is Chaz, 2 is Sigrid. Okay. And they go right over to Sigrid.
Mm-hmm.
So I need 2 reflex saves from you, please. Okay. Excellent. Alright, so it's full on the first one. And then half on the second one. And that'll be their turn as the rats begin to skitter over you, Sigrid, as you are looking between the axe and Mira, who has just fallen unconscious, and the rest of your allies who are near the door. And it does pass to you.
Mm-hmm. Wave him or Splatterman. And then, then I'll blast him.
Okay.
Or with the...
A fortitude save?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Alright.
Damage.
That's okay. It's not a critical success, so that is a good thing. Alright. He takes the 4. as the vitality lashes against his skin, he turns his attention towards you next, Sigrid.
Good, I have your attention. And then I'll cast shield, and that's my turn.
Alrighty. It's this rat swarm's turn. This rat swarm is going to use an action to move here. Oh, actually, he can't get both Angus and Matthias. Okay. Yeah. I guess he's going to just stay where he is. Matthias, I need you to make 3 reflex saves. So hit that button 3 times.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Alright. 2. Yikes. Okay. So, half on this one.
Okay.
Full on this one. And half on this one.
Oh wow! I need to get out of here.
The rats are just swarming you. They're there's not many of them left. They look like as a swarm. They are almost diminished. But they're still at full power, even with 1 HP. Matthias, you are you're gonna be slowed 1 for your next round, which is up now. But this does drop off at the end of your turn, so you won't be slowed 1 afterwards.
So I have 2 actions, right?
You have 2 actions. Yeah, Splatterman is no longer hasted either.
Oh man. Well, can't do what I want to do, so I'm gonna attack the swarm with my rapier.
Okay.
I'm gonna hero point that.
Hero point it? Okay.
Yeah, at this point, I just. Oh, I need to give myself back the hero point. Try that again.
As a miss on a natural one.
Yes.
Angus, take care of the rats, okay? I'm just gonna walk out.
Okay, you take the Splatterman spellbook and you leave?
I mean, I'm gonna walk behind Angus, right?
Okay.
I can do that.
Yeah, you can do that. That's fine.
Okay, big guy, you take care of the rats.
I'm gonna go grab Mira.
Chaz, it is your turn. The ghost axe is on the floor over here.
That's great. I have some hand economy shenanigans to talk to you about.
Sure.
If I'm wearing a consumable and I want to use said consumable, how many actions will that take?
So we have a homebrew rule in here that it takes 1 action if you just want to. If you have the hand economy for it.
Okay, well I changed my grip to 1 hand on my polearm.
Okay.
My first action will be to move here.
Okay.
My second action will be to use this on Mira.
Alrighty.
I think
I need to see.
I think your first action is a free action to release grip.
Yeah.
Okay.
The third action is what matters here.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Mira can go ahead and heal herself with that. Go ahead and roll it on. And then my third question is, can I use quick draw to switch back to 2-handed with this and attack?
Can you post quick draw? I'm probably gonna say yes, but I just want to read it.
Interesting. Does you interact?
Yeah, I would say yeah. I think that makes sense.
Good. Dumps that down Mira's throat, and then whispers, "Get out of here." And then we take a swing at the Splatterman.
Okay. Oh, alrighty. That's a hit.
Get him. Good damage.
For full 19. Alright, he does resist some of it, Chaz, but he takes most of it.
It's my turn.
Okay. At the beginning of the round, I also go on to remind you guys something else. At the beginning of the game, you were given a hero card, which was the Fool. If you'd like to play that now, you can. The effects of it are, you gain temp HP, and in exchange, you are stupefied. You don't have to use this if you don't want to, but once it's used, it's done.
This affects everybody when it's used?
It affects everyone unless they abstain from it, but they won't be able to use it again. Like, once it's used, it's like one-time buff.
What is stupefied do?
Here, let me post it here, so you guys know.
To regain a spell slot.
I think I misspoke. I think I forgot what they did. So this one, regain a spell slot, or a feature that can be used once per day. You gain the Suicide condition to gain temp HP, equal to 2 times your level.
Okay, so we can choose to gain a spell slot, or we can choose to gain temp HP.
Let me just read it.
This is or, right?
No, so you will regain a spell slot or a feature that can be used once per day. It's for my non-spellcaster friends out there. So you can, it's 2 effects, and then one of the effects has 2 options you can pick. But you will get, if you choose to be stupefied, you will get temp HP.
Okay, so you can choose not to be stupefied and not gain temp HP, but regardless, you can still get the feature and the spell slot.
Yes.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
Would you guys like to use it now?
Sure.
Can't take it with us.
True.
Can't
take it with you. Alrighty. So upon playing the Fool, go ahead, everyone. You can either regain a spell slot or a once per day feature that you've already used.
I have neither.
Okay, fair enough. I guess you're a rogue, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I'll let you do, actually, Matthias? If you'd like to use your little charge of that, you can give Endymion back his Endymion's advice.
Would you allow me to use this to gain one more font?
Oh yeah, that's fine. That's fine. A spell slot. Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, Endymion, take it.
All right, so he will get another use of Endymion's advice, which gives you guys a reroll. And then, sorry, what's up?
What does Suicide do?
It does bonuses against perception checks, and then also, is it will saves?
All mental stats go down by 1.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Oh boy.
And then you have to do a flat check if you cast spells.
Which you don't do.
Does that include cantrips?
That would include cantrips, yeah. I'm gonna ask you who would like to become stupefied to gain temp HP 6. 2 times your level.
Not me.
Not you? Okay.
Oh, 1 second, hold on.
The flat check.
Okay, perfect.
DC?
Okay. The flat check is for any casting with spells you want to do. It's a DC 5.
Plus your stupefied level.
Plus your stupefied, so it would be 6 for you guys.
You know what? I'll take it. Sure.
Take it. All right. Let me get you that stupefied 1, and take your 6 temp HP.
I'm stupefied. I'm doomed 3. I'm close to death. Average day for Matthias.
Yep. Okay. Has everyone restored their features or taken their temp HP? Okay. With that, it is the spells. It is the Haunt's turn. As I need Chaz, Mira, and Sigrid to make me this will save for me, please.
Oh.
Nice.
We're hero pointed.
We're gonna hero point it? Okay.
The writing on the wall struggles to spell Chaz's name. It just gave up halfway through.
just give
know
up
what?
halfway through. Yeah.
I give up, boss.
All right, Mira, you see the letter M appear in writing. Right over there. First one.
I'm doing 1.
Doing 1. Sigrid, Chaz, both of you are okay.
I'm doing 1 and wounded 1. So if I go down by another crit, I'm dead.
Okay.
Welcome to the club, buddy.
Angus, the Splatterman is injured. He looks very hurt. But so do your friends.
Yeah. Can I move through the swarm without having to make a roll?
Yes, we've decided last session that you can. That there's not a lot of them, so you can just move through it.
Mary, do you want me to come and grab you and pull you out of there? Or?
No, I'm killing this guy. I'm destroying this undead.
Alright. Okay, so I'll target him. Switch to my glaive. Nice.
The rats evade you, unfortunately. They seem too hardy.
Oh, good. Try to reroll that.
Okay. All right, that's a hit. Roll your damage. 7. You managed to strike against a swarm, but being a swarm, it has resistance to physical damage.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's my 3 actions.
My dice. All right. Mira, it's now your turn.
All right. I'm gonna battle menace myself first.
Okay.
Three wounds. Question here: do I want to chance the 20? I definitely, if I succeed, I get enough HP to get rid of the wounded.
You need to get enough health so you're less chance of you going down.
Yeah. Alright, so DC 20. I have a plus 12 here, so battle medicine. Alright, let's go for it.
Nice. Okay.
18. I'm really close to being at full HP.
Okay.
Alright. Let me see here. And then let me put the thing on myself. Okay. Alright. 2 actions left.
You're currently prone, Mira, as well.
I know. Question is, do I want to... it's 2 actions to use Endyvion's thing, right?
It's 2 actions, and he fires 3 shards.
Take a crit.
To take a crit.
Yeah, well, it's the -2 because you're prone, but yeah, I mean,
I could take a crit.
play this turn like it's gonna be your last.
Yeah.
Be your last turn.
Yeah.
Hold on. Increases area 5 feet to radius. Reverse that. It's a radius of 10 feet. Oh, widen. Okay. Let's see. Maybe if I can do something with the warden's badge.
Yeah, it's a spell shape thing, so I don't know if it's super helpful right now. Yeah.
Yeah. No. All right. We need to survive. So let me see. Chaz is okay. I need to. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stand up from prone.
Okay.
Right. I got 1 action left.
Oh, he's a wizard. Right, that's. I was like, here comes the reactor strike. Nope.
No, he's a wizard.
He's a nerd. He's a nerd that likes names. God.
We're gonna cast shield.
Okay. Okay, alright. It's a Splatterman's turn. Seeing you rise from the ground, Mira, he raises up at his full height, the ectoplasm dripping off of him, mixing with the blood that just slides off his hands. Some of your blood that is mixed in there. And he flexes his fingers in a very unnatural way as they crack and they twist, and there's just a smile on his face. Are you scared, Cleric of Pharasma?
Of death? No.
Let's see if that attitude holds up when you're bleeding on the floor. He's gonna strike you, Mira.
Right. Right.
Not a crit.
Yeah, it's not a crit.
Was it a crit? Good thing of that plus 1 AC.
Oh.
21.
I don't know if I should block this one now or should I block the next one.
I don't know, man.
HP is HP.
I think I just block any
So-
of them. I don't know.
Well, the thing is, though, if I block, the shield goes away and I lose my +2 to AC.
Okay.
So
Alright,
he is
yeah,
also less
use-
likely to hit.
Use it on the last one, then. Yeah, sure. I mean, you're gonna have to use it on the next one. Well, I don't know. He doesn't.
No, we're gonna do it. We're gonna block. We're gonna block.
If he doesn't average a 20 or more damage per hit, then
Yeah, block now, and that way your defensive maneuver moving on will be getting out of the way.
Yeah, we'll block now. Let me take the damage.
Okay.
Alright. Shield's gone.
He raises his hand again. How does it feel to be helpless when your lady can't hear you? Should I come down with this claw?
Oh, I forgot to turn off. I didn't turn off the shield thing. Alright, so that would have still hit. Yeah, it would hit by 2.
Okay.
By
All
3.
right.
All ones. Come on, all ones.
It's possible. Oh, very low damage.
Well,
Oh,
alright,
That
yeah, I'm
was,
still up.
it was in fact all 1s and 1-2. So yeah. And when you don't go down, Mir, as he drags his claw just through your chest, he sneers at you, almost like your very presence of still standing is an insult to him. And he is going to stride. He's going to stride right over here. He's going to try to block your exit.
angry Splatterman. He's not going your way.
Too bad for him. He's a ghost. I could just run through him.
Does he have the incorporeal tag? True, he does. Listen, he doesn't know that, okay? He's just being intimidating. Alright. Rat Swarm's turn. Yeah, they're just gonna do it to you, Sigurd.
Well, you can't shield these, right? Because it's not. They're not
Yeah,
attacking
it's a reflex save.
Cover protects you from reflex saves, but shield doesn't.
This is just AC, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Full on this one. Half. Full. So rats, can you just swarm and bite at you, Sacred?
Mm-hmm.
It's now your turn.
Mm-hmm. Does not matter what happens here, Splatterman. Even if we fail, should we die, you're never getting out of here. You can rattle your cage all you want until you breathe your very last ectoplasmic breath.
As soon as I kill that bitch upstairs, I'm out of here!
He is so much stronger than you could possibly imagine. And, you won't be doing that. I'm gonna do a 3-action heal. Blast him. And heal.
Oh, a 3-action heal?
I'm gonna do my friends.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Okay. This will heal the rats, but
Whatever.
that's okay. That's whatever.
Heals the other rats too.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
well, the guys should have been focusing the rats for like... These rats should have been dead like 2 turns ago, guys. Like...
what do you think I've been doing?
Listen.
Alright.
For 9. Okay. Oh no.
I'm just messing with your red anyways. I know it's worth it.
Wow. Okay, well now it's not worth it. Oh well.
You got some healing for both yourself, Chaz, and Mira.
Yeah. I'm done.
Okay. It's this rat swarm's turn.
No!
The rats are coming. So I need both Angus and Matthias to make me 2 reflex saves. And Angus, you do get attack opportunity on these if you want to take it.
Okay, sure, I'll take that.
Sure.
I even reroll. No, it's not worth it.
It's a hit. Alright, they take some damage. And let me roll the damage for you guys. Alright, so this is the first one. Matthias, you're going to take half. Angus, you're going to take full. And then the second one, Matthias, you're taking full. Angus, you are taking none. Okay. Those are the rats. Matthias, it's now your turn.
Alright,
You're no longer slowed. You have your full action economy.
Awesome. I'm going to... Oh, I gotta move out of here. Damn. I'm going to stab the rats.
Okay.
At this point, just to kill them.
You know they're very resistant to physical damage.
Any damage would be good at this point.
Alrighty.
Alright. I'm gonna continue eating pages from this moldy ass wizard book.
Okay.
For
Let
2
me
actions.
see. 2 actions?
Actually, no, 1 action. 1 action.
1 action? Okay. Okay. Let me go grab that book. Where is it?
What was your second action?
Oh. I just want to move out the swarm.
Where is the book in your inventory? Where did it go? Oh, where did it go with that? What happened to it?
And you ate the whole thing. You weren't looking.
Oh my goodness.
I think it was in the stash. I don't think he ever actually had it. We were saying he had it. I think it's in the
Yeah,
treasure.
but we didn't move it to my character sheet.
That might not be the right book. I don't know.
You guys have a lot of books. No, I don't see it in the party stash either.
It's on Matthias.
Am I just blind?
Yeah, it's not identified, so that's why.
Oh, gotcha.
We never figured out what the curse was.
Okay, so you're gonna 1 action, destroy a page.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Oh, for the love of...
Don't worry.
Splatterman takes the 2.
Guys is going next.
You can rip out another page if you want to.
I don't know if I can continue taking bites from these rats.
Got a good reflex save.
They just won't die.
I know, they have that habit.
Move away.
If I move forward, I'm in a room. If I don't, they might just go after me. This is difficult.
If you move forward,
At
you
least
have
be
to
one
make-
space. Be at least 1 space away from Angus, so that you can't get both of you.
if you move forward into the room, you have to make those will saves to not get
If I move here, you know what? You're right. Yeah. Okay. Last action. I'm gonna move right at the very edge of this.
Okay. Okay, that's your last
That's what-
action.
Yep.
Chaz!
Let's fucking kill this ghost.
Vivian, why don't you make yourself useful?
Alright, that's a bit rude, honestly. Alright, so he's
Softening
gonna
him
fire
up.
3.
Soften him
Go
up.
fire 3.
Okay.
3-2.
Alright, he takes some damage as the Splatterman's form slowly gets dispersed as he nears death, and he begins to pant as the ectoplasm just kind of starts to fall off his skin.
Okay, take a swing at him.
Oh.
Hey.
Alright, that is a hit, however. right. As you swing at him, Chaz, the damage just go through. That's fine. We'll keep that going. I need you to make me a fortitude saving throw, Chaz. As you're doomed, you feel like it starts to boil in your blood. Just kidding.
Yes.
What? Sorry, what was it?
just
came to play tonight. I don't know if you're
coming
ready.
around.
I don't know if you're ready for that. Splatterman. Remember the name.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Chaz is too cool.
Yeah.
He is. He's simply too cool. All right.
Oh, it knows because he started saying his actual name.
True. All right. Mira, Chaz, Sigrid, you're on deck for that will save.
Tell him what he has won, Muffins. I knew.
This is your first
You know what?
one.
No, I'm gonna re-roll it.
Okay.
See if I get even worse.
Oh.
Yep. Always
it did
happen.
get worse.
Always happens.
Okay. So, Chaz, that is a fail for you.
Okay.
Got any S's?
So, no.
You're Doom 3?
It's Doom 3.
Yay! Part of the team, part of the club.
And you see the other
Herb?
part of your name appeal. Sorry. I can, like, angle these, but, like, it just refuses to actually, like...
Chaz and Derb?
There we go. It's a little neater. And then Sigrid.
Got an S?
You see an S appear right over here.
Aw.
So you have become Doomed 1. Angus.
Yeah. Let's try and hit this rat again.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna need you to be a man here. What I think you should do is I think you should run right here. I think you should attack this guy once, and then you should move out of the room. Because we need to kill this guy. And I think you can do it.
Think so? I don't have the axe.
Oh.
His attacks don't count as magic.
He's reducing... Yeah, my weapon counts as magic, and he's reducing it. Who cares? So he's reducing it by 5. And so you roll, what, D8 plus 4?
Yep.
So your average is 4.5 plus 4 minus 5, so you need to do 3.
I want to just stop you real quick, because Sigrid knows his weaknesses. I want to just explain how his resistances work. He has a resistance to everything, except for a few things. That resistance is doubled against non-magical things. So whatever his base resistance is, that's being counted towards the magic, but it's doubled if it's not magic.
Okay, in that case, never mind. You cannot do anything to him, Angus. I'm sorry.
Well, what if he could pack the book that Matthias is holding? You could chop it up.
Angus, eat the pages. I promise. They taste worse.
If you want to do that, you absolutely can.
Eat the pages. It's moldy. It tastes awful.
I step right there. I have 2 actions. How do I spend those?
There's one action to do it. So if you want to spend all 2 actions doing, you can.
I'll do that then.
Alrighty then. So Angus, how do you destroy the spellbook? Is it do you eat the pages, or do you like just rip them out and crumple them like Matthias has been doing?
Yeah, he'll just rip them out.
Alrighty.
Oh, Matthias is actually eating them.
Oh, okay. Shoulder the rats.
Alright.
Oh.
Splatterman still is up.
Big damage. He's got 1 health. Oh my god. Eat him again.
And then you tear out the page one more time, Angus. He's gonna take another.
Damage.
Oh, yay.
So,
Hooray.
Angus, if you'll allow me.
Yeah, go ahead.
You tear out a page of the spellbook. The first time you do it, there's a magical ripple through the air as this reverberation rocks the entirety of this chamber, especially the Splatterman, who his spectral form begins to shudder and shake as bits of him begin to fall off of him. And he managed to get control and get his pieces back where they need to be, but you tear out the page again with a tear, and the reverberation just gets stronger, almost like an earthquake centralized on the Splatterman. And he grips his head and he screams until eventually the screaming that you guys can hear becomes a mute, as he's miming, screaming, maybe at a pitch you guys can't even hear. And he tears down, he takes his claws and he tears down his own face, cutting into his own incorporeal skin, and he falls to his knees and he just begins to scream until he just turns into a puddle of ectoplasm and blood, and the room becomes still as your names begin to slowly get washed away as if by rain in the room.
Around and look at Angus.
Yeah, he turns around and looks at you, Angus, as he just begins to melt and scream. But the Splatterman has been vanquished.
These rats here.
Well, the rats have a vendetta.
Oh, the rats! They look around. Their guy's gone. Without the Splatterman to command them and to control them, he summoned them here. The rats disperse. They give you just one more little nip on your leg there, Sigurd.
Oh my god!
But they do flee into the corners of the prison, and same with the rats to the north, who all also flee to crawl back into their holes.
Wait, it wasn't their turn yet.
And the room falls still.
Yes, gives Angus a nod.
These pages aren't that bad.
You sure you're not going to get any type of gut disease from eating those?
Mayor, I am this close to death at this point. I might be lucky to go out that way.
I don't know if you want to do anything to make it worse. And Amira kind of sits down.
You sit down. There's a silence in the prison, but you do feel that the spirits and the evil force here, Mira, isn't gone, but it is suppressed, at least for a short period of time. You do get the feeling that these ghosts will rejuvenate in a couple of days.
I best see.
Distraction chest. Oh.
Ration. I was trying to kill him.
Well, nonetheless, I'm not taking away. And
everybody had to do their part here, even that guy.
What do you mean that guy? I've been here the whole time.
Well, we did it. We vanquished the spirits. Let's go home and never come back here.
We can't leave yet. We need to give the badge to the Soriana.
Right.
There's still evil here. We need to be very careful of the paths we choose. Only paths we already know. Opening strange doors. Is this useful anymore? He kind of touches the axe with her foot.
It currently still has his ghost touch because the Lopper has not been permanently put to rest. So it's still usable right now, but you feel like when you return the badge to Visoriana, she will suppress its magic.
I really just want to kick it down this oubliette, but
the party
doesn't want that because it's loot. Then I won't do it. But I feel like more trouble than it's worth.
Sigrid, do it. This This is your inner Matthias telling you to do it.
I mean, I'm fine with it.
Okay, yeah. I kick it.
You
I kick
kick
it.
it.
Kick it in the hole.
As you kick it, Sigrid, you hear it clank off of something.
Oh my goodness! What is this timing?
A big spider.
You hear it clank off of something. You see something shiny, kind of in the middle of the hidden underneath the grate itself, within reach. There seems to be some kind of cache.
Cache.
Yes.
Hold my
Even
lantern to
worse
get a
sense.
better look. Hold my lantern to get a better look. Wow.
You can see
He was getting ready to break out of this place, or maybe those are his weapons.
Oh, it is perfect.
There's two striking. I reach for it. There's another big spider.
Nosferatu soundtrack really goes hard.
It does.
Okay, so what does the object look like before I touch it?
They look to be rings of some kind. You're not really sure what kind of rings, but they're like small jewelry.
I think I will take this. This is your payment for possessing me, you son of a hamster.
You can take it.
I'll put the other stuff in the stash. I don't know.
Okay. You see Sigrid put a +1 striking longsword and a +1 silver dagger into the party stash.
And then the horribly cursed axe is now in the hole where no one can reach.
It is in the hole.
Oh no, I know what this does.
Are you guys?
Never catch me.
Are you guys going to be spending more time down here? Oh, Sigurd, you triggered the ooze. Do you guys spending more time down here, or do you head back upstairs?
I think we just head back upstairs after catching our breath. That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Oh.
What mod is that? It's so
not a
fun.
mod.
It's
That's
not even a
base.
mod.
That's base.
Yeah.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
Okay. We're going back up to the first floor, guys. Hold on tight. No, that's second floor. I want to go to the first floor. Okay.
Uh-oh.
The cursed second floor. We don't want to go there.
Nope. We do not. Alright. We're safe. We did our duty. All we have to do is drop off this bloody badge and we can go home and get paid and put this behind us. Right, team?
Are you going to... yeah, Sigurd looks to Mira. Are you going to do what I think you're going to do? Is there no other way?
They really will just reform back. So I don't know.
I meant
I don't trust it.
Soriana, right?
I don't trust an undead. So, but he seems different.
She looks harmless, and she may be a bit, well...
Perhaps.
She looks harmless.
I can't imagine she has any good grace to show those prisoners. We'll keep them in check for now until we can find another solution. Maybe?
They will keep them in
Maybe.
check. They're very powerful, so she must be very powerful herself.
That's what I'm thinking, Angus.
It's your bag, Mira. I'll follow whatever you decide.
We
It brings
should
me
keep in mind that the Splattered Man was spelling
it is a sadness.
her name.
But they can't do so anymore.
He could try again once he reforms, though. So.
Yes, he did mention that he was going to deal with her. So yeah, maybe he was trying to doom her as well. So we'll see. I think our best bet right now is to give it to her, and then if things get worse, then we deal with it afterwards.
All right. Knock, knock.
Oh, come in.
Oh, who is it?
All right, you're dead. I try to open the door.
You open the door. Oh, here you go. Her dead body's still there.
Oh, God, you gotta clean that up.
I have no way of doing so. I've
Still hunted prey, Chaz. Still hunted prey.
Do you want me to, like, sweep it to the side a bit? I can just, is there a broom?
Probably don't touch her corpse.
The cleric of Pharasma do it, if I'm being honest with you.
Okay.
I appreciate the offer, though.
Bury your body?
I think that would be quite nice, actually, if you're offering. But I felt the presence of the Lopper and the Splatterman get dispersed. Were you successful?
We were.
And she holds her hands together and she just looks so happy. I'm so glad all of you are alive, right? Where's Angus? Is he okay?
He's okay.
Oh, excellent.
Moo.
Oh, Moo. Did you manage to retrieve my husband's badge?
Yeah, pulls it out.
I believe your husband's hands are still crawling around down there, though.
She gives you a very disgusted expression.
I did.
That's all right. He's not here. He can't be hurt anymore by whatever those prisoners are doing to him. May I see the badge?
She pulls it out so she can see it.
She holds out her hand to try to take it.
And she's gonna look at her in the face. Mira's gonna look at her in the face real hard as she reaches for it and do a sensible to see what she's feeling.
Okay.
Relief, greed, revenge.
Okay.
The moment she's about to get her thing,
Yeah.
But I could laugh.
All right. So Mira, she is wearing her emotions on her sleeve right now. This is a woman who has been trapped in this prison for decades. With the presence of her husband, she could feel it just beyond her reach, but could never actually speak with him or feel him or see him. He was always just beyond, barely. And then suddenly he wasn't, and he was gone. This badge that you are holding in your hand is possibly the only kind of contact, any feeling that she's had of her husband in these past 50 years. This badge is also the thing that is going to protect the people of Ravengro, a town that she likely knew fairly well. She mentioned knowing Father Gainsborough's aunt when she worked in the prison as the chaplain. She likely has connections to Ravengro and does not want to see the town harmed. And she knows that if she gets this badge, she will be able to protect the town and lock down this prison, just like her husband did before he vanished.
Right? Her hands down, she lets her grab it.
And she takes it. Despite her incorporeal self, she managed to hold it. And she holds it in her hands and she looks at it with a big smile. Thank you. And she pulls it to her chest over her heart. And there's a bright bluish glow that kind of fills the room as the walls of the prison begin to glow along with her. You're not sure if it's actually glowing or is this is like your own hallucination of some kind, but suddenly the air around the prison feels almost identical to the comforting presence that you guys felt in the warden's office of safety. And the spirits, Mara, in this prison, you can feel them. They calm down. They quiet. They are put under lock and key under its new warden. And you know that the 5 prisoners who you have dispersed over the course of the last few days will not be able to reform while Vessariana has this badge.
So, mission accomplished?
you see the tenseness in Mira's shoulders sort of relax a little bit, and then hold on 1 second. I think so.
Nice.
Takes off her mask.
Wow, that was incredible. I think you've done that before, and I commented. But that was really cool. How the code token turn, the mask is gonna like a magic trick.
Thank you. Oh, so much. I know this is not the outcome you wanted, Cleric of Pharasma, wanting to put everyone to rest permanently, but I cannot do that without knowing my husband is safe or nearby. If for some reason along your travels you can find him and return him to me, then I will be more than happy to put everyone here to rest. I will take them with me to your lady.
Hold you to that.
I cannot go with you outside of this prison. But I still want to give you something, at least maybe to help find my husband, or let's say to keep a promise. And maybe just a gift of thanks. And her hand glows this bright blue again, and I guess she hold it out to Mira first. Would you be willing to take part of me with you? Just a portion of my spirit.
She puts her hand out.
All of you, take a bit of me with you. But she touches your hand, Mira, and you feel a feat selection menu pop up.
Oh.
Let me go grab it.
You doing one of the 4? Is that what you're doing?
One of the 4, yeah.
Okay. They'll need the bottom thing for it to work correctly.
Okay, sounds good. A lot of my stuff is broken, it looks like, so it's very tough for me to see what I need to grab. Okay. Can I not post these to... Crazy. I can't. Oh, there we go. Alright, so Mira, you have a choice. Darby, it's not posting to chat after I hit the chat button. What's going on? How do I make it? Do I need to make that available to everyone to see? That's probably why.
Well, if it's like a feat and you're using like a quick insert or a thing like that, and you're trying to post in the chat, you might just have to actually drag the feed into the chat.
That's okay. If you guys go to your item tab, you should see a new folder called Ghost Deviant.
Yeah.
So if you want to go ahead and open that up for me, you will see 3 feats in there. And Vesuriana is going to impart some of her magic onto you, and you're able to add one of those as a bonus feat. There is Eerie Flicker, which is a kind of gives you a flat concealment when you're hit with an attack roll. Ghost Veil gives you some kind of resistance. And Ghost Call lets you just kind of scream and make people fascinated around you and take some damage. These feats will be with your character forever, so if they ever come back, they will have these feats. I'm going to let you guys pick them over the course of the break, since we, shocker, won't be getting any more combats for the rest of the game.
Back to town.
Yeah, who knows?
What if someone just set those traps in the woods?
But one by one, Vesuriana offers her hand out to all of you, offering a portion of her spirit for you to take with her. Does anyone refuse her outright?
I'm wary of accepting the gift, perhaps. about this? Pull out the planchette.
Okay, you pull out the planchette.
What do you and your spirit think to this?
Oh, I suppose possibly allow you to ask me a question, but I don't know much beyond the town of Ravengro itself. But I suppose I may be able to empower it, possibly allowing you more connection to the other side.
That's okay. I'm thinking maybe I need to do less of that thing.
I'm offering you, Sigrid, to upgrade it to a cold iron planchette type.
That could be fun. Because I really shouldn't be using this in the first place. That's.
But one by one, if you
we can talk about it later.
Yeah. Don't worry about it right now. It's okay. One by one, Vesoriana and bestows these gifts with a simple hand. And there's no malicious feeling when you accept some of her spirit. There is just kind of a comfort, almost like you're comforting a very sad woman who just wanted a few friends.
Few friends.
I feel like, personality-wise, I don't think Mira will accept. Will if it's like ghost powers. I don't think she would accept.
Soriana says that's fine. She does not fault you for that. I wish there was something else I could give you, but my possessions and funds are non-existent.
There's something you can give me. Is that your word that you will keep these evil spirits at bay and protect the town of Ravengro?
Of course.
Yes, until we can find your husband.
Once I find my husband, this prison will no longer be haunted.
If that works, I'll look at Mira. Huh? You?
Yeah, that works. And I'll take your body back to Ravengro so that it can be properly buried.
Thank you. And if you find this man who took my husband, this Oren Vrood, make sure he faces all the judgment he deserves. Whatever he plans to do with my husband's spirit.
He will be sent to Our Lady.
Good. She gives a nod and she floats forward and she steps out of the room. Can I walk you to the entrance?
Real quick,
Good question.
Do we want to check the laundry room for treasure?
I was thinking, with her now under control, would it be possible for us to go down back to the area where the warden's body was, and so we can actually bury that as well?
His hand?
Yeah, I would say it is safe enough for you guys to go down there. It's still spooky. It's still an abandoned prison with bodies everywhere. But yes, you can in fact go down and retrieve the warden's body. I won't need to drag you guys down there.
I thought it was just his hands left. Was this his whole body?
No, it was his whole body.
Oh.
Yeah, his whole body.
Okay, I thought it was just his hands left.
It was his whole body.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good.
They put him on the stretcher and then tore off his hands.
We'll have her, and she'll offer to Versiana to have her body and her husband's body buried together.
She cries that she would love that.
Oh, Mira, we can use that unused grave at Lorrimor. It's already, there you go. It's already. That's ready to go.
Oh, the false crypt?
Yeah, we don't need it anymore, do we?
Yeah, I mean, nothing in there. So with some time and Angus's help, because he's big and strong, you were able to collect both of the bodies of Vesoriana and Warden Hawkrin. Wrap them in whatever cloth would be appropriate to carry them. Bedroll. And Vesoriana walks you guys to the exit of the prison. It seems any of the haunts that were plaguing the area are gone. There is no doomed doors that try to stop you on the way out. They don't shut on you.
Man, if we went out the front entrance and the Doom thing kicked in, and then we killed like 3 of us right now, that would have been crazy.
Would have been very funny, but alas, it has been deactivated thanks to Visoriano. When you guys get,
maybe we should climb out the window just to be safe, though. Like, we know she said that, but.
And at the entrance, she stops at the threshold. It seems she's still unable to leave the prison proper, but her sightbound has instead moved from the room she burned to death in to the entirety of the prison, at least the first floor.
Hey, if we happen to come across like a undead dog or cat, do you want that?
No, I'll be okay. I will wait. I have waited and waited for 50 years. I can wait just a little while longer.
Okay.
And she gives you, all of you, a respectful bow at the entrance, and she holds up a hand to wave you goodbye. Good luck.
Take care.
But I will.
And with that, Soriana bids you all farewell.
We're walking, we turn back, and she's just gone.
Yeah, you turn around, she's not there anymore. The Ghosts of Harrowstone have a new warden, and it's under new management.
New management.
But then the camera zooms over to the window on the side, and you just see her eerily waving past the curtains. Creepy. I mean, she's a ghost.
No, and then you scroll, you look down, and there's just bare feet.
Just bare feet. Yeah. Ooh.
Oh no!
No!
Getting out of here.
Barefoot Jack.
Spring heel Jack.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We never solved that issue, so we should be careful going back through the woods to Ravengro. He could have reset all the traps. Anyway.
With that, you all return to the woods. The woods of the outskirts of Harrowstone, the outskirts of Ravengro, were originally, when you guys walked through them, to Gibbs' house or to Harrowstone proper, there's always something off about them. They were spooky, they were creepy, it always felt like someone was watching you. But when you walk past now, though the sky is overcast, you just hear the chirping of birds, the rustling of leaves, and the peacefulness of the woods.
Yeah. Secret very much enjoys all of that.
Mm-hmm.
They have a serene face.
Did you have a question, Dom?
No, we're good.
Okay. When you all manage to get to the outskirts of Ravengro, it does begin to rain. The sky opens up, and it begins to pour down on you guys. However, even the rain does not feel malicious as you all begin to walk to town, possibly to the town square. And when you guys enter into the town square, you see the warden's statue, along with Visoriana, his wife. The awful letters that appeared on the statue previously, written in this whatever blood, they begin to wash off in the rain.
Reminds me.
Well, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
We never checked about the writing that was on the actual prison walls.
Nope. Oh! Did you guys want to? You guys will have time. It's okay. We can make rolls for that later if you want to.
Okay.
Right now we're focused on getting these bodies back and you guys back.
That's Endivian. That's what Endivian. That's the credit scene for Endivian. Like the credits are rolling, we cut back to each different character. Endivian went back and is checking out the runes for us. He's the smartest boy we got.
True. So when you enter the square, and you see the letters begin to wash off, you hear a small voice. Oi! They're back! And you recognize Pervin. And he runs out of the Laughing Demon Inn and over to you guys. And he looks at the letters coming out the statue, and he looks at you guys with a big smile. Did you do it? Did you kill the ghosties?
Yeah, something like that. They won't be bothering Ravengro for now.
He he gets a big smile on his face, and he turns around. Ma, they did it. We're safe. Ravengro's good. And he runs back into the Laughing Demon, where there's a kind of a crowd of people in the tavern itself. He starts yelling. Before long, the town of Ravengro peeks out of their shops, out of the Laughing Demon, and in the rain, you guys are surrounded by the warm welcome, the thanks, the appreciation of townsfolk.
Oh no!
In the rain,
oh, no.
they still come out to see you.
Sigurd puts her hood up harder. She tries to find a gap in the crowd, but there isn't one.
Sigurd, as you try to hide a little bit, you get some praises obviously for most of the crowd, but you actually feel a tug on your
hood.
I don't know, your sleeve, your hood.
Oh, okay.
And you see Endymion, who has found an exit if you want to leave, because he's also trying to leave and scoot out of here.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Yep.
Thanks.
But you guys are met with absolute praise from the townsfolk. Even Alan Drew comes out with his dog that he has rescued, and he shows his appreciation in his own way. But yeah, this is kind of where we enter this wrap up here, as you are still contracted to stay with Kendra for a whole month. So you have a few more weeks. But the spookiness of Ravengro has subsided.
We help her sell her house. we have open house. Yes, this room here, it's a spooky raven came to my bed when I was sleeping. But it shouldn't happen anymore. You guys, this is a lovely home. There's 3 beds. That's it.
Endymion offers to do most of the busy work with that, because in the remaining weeks that you guys are here, the harvest has come, and there is a harvest festival within Ravengro. There's apple bobbing, there's just there's fun little games like burning some scarecrows, things like that. And you all are welcomed with open arms to participate in this. The town has welcomed you as its own, and you can spend the next 2 weeks in Ravengro just having fun at the festival with the locals.
Wolf balls?
And wolf balls,
okay.
God, Sigurd, there's so many wolf balls.
I'll stay.
And did you guys want to send Endymion up to look at those runes and have him report back?
Sure, why not?
Okay. He'll make that roll attempt then. He is an expert in Arcana. He'll report back into you before we end.
He can use we have a beating ability called his advice. He could use his own advice for.
I don't know if he can actually. Just.
Endymion lets you re-roll a failed. Anyway.
I can't find him. Where is he? There he is.
I don't know, because I don't know if any of ours are better or have Arcana.
He has a +8 to his.
Okay, he's 1 better.
Okay.
Nice.
You'll make that check.
He was also expert only.
Oh,
yes,
right.
He is an expert. He's good. Endymion comes back with nothing. He comes back with actually he comes back useless. So he comes back with a good sketch of the runes. Maybe on one of the down days you guys are celebrating with some wonderful stuffed apple pie or something from some Zorkan. And he comes back with this relief he did, sketching the runes. I'm not sure what it is, if I'm being honest with you. It's definitely necromantic in origin, but I can make assumptions regarding its uses, considering the information we gained about the warden's disappearance. But I'm not sure what it's necessarily used for, or who could have had such a thing to make it. I mean, I can only assume that the Whispering Way were the ones who carved these runes and then take the warden and kill Lorrimor in the process. I still don't know why, but I suppose that doesn't matter.
What can you even do with his spirit? That's what research. What could they even do with his spirit? What would be the point?
I don't know. But But when I was passing through town today, Parvin stopped me. He said he has a letter for you all. And he reaches into his bag and he holds out a well-worn letter with a wax seal on it that is red. And if you all would like to open up your letters now, you may.
Is it the Palatine Order?
No, it is unmarked. Then the wax seal on it has the letter of an A stamped into it.
It was the order. I was gonna throw it away.
No,
You're giving me enough
it does not appear
trouble.
to be from it.
Oh, really stuck in here.
Careful, I had to pack them really tight.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And this is the letter he hands you guys. You guys are free to open it. I didn't put the letter in Foundry, I'm realizing, so I don't have it in here. 1 second. I gotta go find it.
Oh, I ripped it.
No, good, we're good.
And if one of you wants to read it out loud, I'm not gonna stop you.
I got it.
This.
You got it?
I got it.
Alright.
To whom it may concern. If you are reading this, then congratulations. The ghosts of Harrowstone have been banished, and you are in all likelihood the ones responsible. I am impressed by your victory, enough so to nearly eclipse the fact that I would have much preferred your quest to fail. Please don't be offended by this. I have nothing against you personally, but I was rather looking forward to observing the unleashing of Harrowstone's spirits and the resulting effects on Ravengro. I suppose I should explain a few things. Firstly, as you may have already surmised, the previous visitors to Harrowstone, the ones whose actions precipitated the threat to Ravengro, were there at my behest. That being said, however, the endangerment of the town was in no way my or their intention. The mission that they were on was not of your concern. Suffice it to say they accomplished their goals and departed, unaware of the potential consequences to the prison's ghostly inhabitants. It was only while reviewing their actions that I realized the opportunity which they had accidentally unlocked, the chance to witness firsthand the spectral multitudes being freed of their shackles and more than likely claiming Ravengro as a literal ghost town. I thought it unlikely that any of Ravengro's inhabitants possessed the intellect to discern what was going on, or the skill to prevent it, yet knew that outsider interference might still prevent the release of the spirits, hence this letter. I want you to know that, had the spectral emancipation been my primary intent, I would have been most angry with you, and felt obligated to destroy you for your interference. Fortunately for you, my lost opportunity was an unlooked-for one, and hence my only emotion at its loss is mild disappointment. Therefore, I bear you no ill will, and have indeed hoped that, should our paths cross again, that our interests might be more aligned to each other. Your triumph in Harrowstone marks you as a cut above the verminous rabble who largely populate this world, and I would much prefer to know those of such potential as allies rather than foes. Still, who can say what the future holds? Best wishes, A.
Oh, what the hell is this?
Can't we have anything nice for once? Just for once. Oh.
Vivian, do you know how many A is?
And
I can suspect that it is likely from, what did she say his name was? Oren Vrood?
Back to the carrion board. How's his name spelled?
It's A.
With an A? Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's gotta be him.
Oren.
Where are we?
All I can say is I want to
at?
punch this guy in the mouth. How dare he endanger these people?
Honestly, it just seems like gross negligence.
Yeah, wait, hold on. Why am I on the board?
Destroy me for my interference. Yeah, right. I crumpled the letter.
And he said, in the letter, he mentioned that he was the one who sent them there. That means he has some command over the Whispering Way.
Oh, the board is all messed up. Oh well. Well, hopefully you don't run into him again.
Very offended by this. Please don't be offended by this.
And this time Kendra appears in the doorway with you all. She's carrying some tea. Oh, hello. Tea's ready if you'd like some.
Oh, better make it very strong.
Sure, yeah.
Oh, good news. We dealt with the jail.
Oh, yes, it's been a few weeks.
Oh, wow, it's time.
Time has moved forward.
We time skipped a little bit.
I completely missed that one thing. My bad.
No, it's okay.
We got rid of Doom 3.
For your narrative convenience.
You are no longer doomed, all of you. You're all normal doomed.
Wow.
You're not any more doomed than you normally are on the average day.
Yeah, on the average day. Kendra offers you all to come sit down for tea. The letter crumpled up by Sigurd, tossed to the side. You all
wait. Was there only one letter? I don't.
Oh, there was just one letter.
I'm sorry.
For all of you.
I wouldn't have crumpled it up, but I thought we each got a letter. But obviously, in real life, we each got a letter. But
yeah, sorry.
Okay, maybe someone else grabs that and uncrumples that. We probably need that for evidence. That's probably evidence.
Matthias will just pick it back up, uncrumble it.
Okay, cool. Eat it. Don't eat it, Matthias.
Don't eat it, Matthias.
Oh, come on. I was... Okay, I might have been tempted a little bit, but I won't.
And you all sit down to join Kendra for tea as the weeks go by. Kendra ends up selling the house to some buyer off in Califas somewhere who wants to use Ravengro as their home away from home vacation home in the middle of nowhere. And Divian tells you guys he does not tell the buyer about any of the ghost shenanigans that happened in the house. He felt it was bad for business, so he didn't tell them. But he assures you it's probably fine. Eventually the house is sold, and the remaining couple days is spent assisting Kendra getting all of her belongings set. She'll be staying with Divian at the Adjacent estate in Lepidstadt. Until she's able to kind of get back on her feet and find a place to stay for herself.
Kendra, you really don't need all of these books. Like this is.
I think I do want all of these books. These are my father's collection.
But whenever you have to move, you have to box all of them. And
I can keep them in storage in the basement until we need to. I don't need to unpack them when we get there. I'm very protective of my books.
She probably could just pay somebody to move them in and move them out.
How much money are we talking?
Well, I was just going to ask you all to do it for free.
Damn it!
But you guys spend the next few days helping her pack up and helping her get ready to go. And Kendra offers you all, when the carriage arrives, to come with her to Lepidstadt with Divian, at least to give you guys a ride to back to the city and out of bumfuck nowhere. This is the opportunity. Those of you who'd like to return to Lepidstadt, you may, but if you'd like to remain in Ravengro, you can. This is mostly a question for Angus, who Kendra loves to hang out with you. And she does offer you to come with her to Lepidstadt to see if possibly the Order will be willing to give you any kind of bonus or reward, even though you weren't originally assigned to this mission. Do you choose to go with the rest of the group to Lepidstadt?
I'm gonna go talk to the sheriff first. And
of course.
let
Yeah.
him know.
Before you guys
got a
go, you
hand
can go
here.
see. Yeah, you can go see Ben. Ben is enjoying the Harvest Festival. He's about 2 tankards in to his spiked apple cider. And when you approach him, he raises his tankard to you and he gives you a smile. Hi, Angus. What can I help you with today?
I think I'm gonna retire from the guard business.
Retired? Shouldn't you just get started?
Well, it's been 2 years now, and it's only a stop by for me anyways. I think it's time for me to move on. See more of the world. Been a good boss, though. I think everything will be fine here now without me.
Well, I won't say I'm not disappointed, since you were one of my very few competent guards.
I think I'll stop by again in the future sometime.
You do what's best for you. If you need any references or something, you tell him Sheriff Collar will willing to give you a glowing review.
Alright, thank you.
Ravengro's too small for Angus. He needs to move out. He needs to spread his wings.
I'll go back and tell Kendra I'll go with her.
She's very happy. The other thing you guys take care of before you go, before I forget, is Father Gainsborough assists you all with burying the Soriana and Vaishon Hawkrin. Do you put them in the crypt that you guys cleared out previously?
I guess one thing we probably could do is, just for the town's sake, is like making sure that it's like a full-on funeral and the town can show up.
Yeah, definitely. These two people that you're burying were known to Ravengro. They literally have a statue in town. They are local legends. They are local heroes. The entire town comes to this funeral. It is a massive event. Massive for Ravengro standards. And everyone is more than happy to give their condolences and their respects to this couple who lived to protect Ravengro and protect the prison and still do so in death.
And Mir will say, I guess not giving all the details about what happened in Ravengro in the Harrowstone, but say that we couldn't have completed this without the foresight from both the warden and his wife when we were in Harrowstone. If it wasn't for them, we probably would not have made it.
Are you pretty much done, Leah? I'm gonna have to take care of.
Oh, sure, go for it. Yeah.
All right, thanks.
Yeah,
Thanks, everybody.
Take care.
Yep. All right.
So with the funeral done, Angus's last wishes told the sheriff that he'd like to retire and leave. And Divian failed to get those runes, but you guys have a copy of them at least. You guys can head out. You hop on the carriage that Divian and Kendra have secured. Durston tells you all it was wonderful to meet you, in that if you ever find yourself in northern Ustalav at the Askenor Lodge. Let me get the spelling of that real quick before I... Askenor Lodge? Hang on. Let me double check it. Which is a lodge, a hunting lodge in the Shutterwood. Askenor. Yep, Askenor Lodge. That you should definitely come and see him, and he'd love to hunt werewolves with you guys. So, you get on the cart?
One more thing.
Oh, sure, what's up? Sorry.
One more thing.
I don't mean to rush you guys.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
Do end up finding Pervin.
Mm-hmm.
And they say, care of yourself, kid. And then I give him the planchette.
You give him the planchette? Okay.
Do anything I wouldn't do.
Oh, shoot. Is this some kind of spirit contacting device?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go show my ma. And he trades you. He gives you the ghost charge.
Okay. Well, this is definitely a permanent magic item for a consumable one, but yeah, whatever. I'll take it.
I'm a child. I have nothing to give you.
No, I'm not asking. I didn't want anything back, but sure. Anyway.
And he runs inside to show his mom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's very, very happy. He's a happy boy.
Okay. Cool.
With that, you all can leave.
Don't worry, there's no more ghosts and Ravengro to possess him, so he'll be fine.
Supposedly. Apparently there's a lot of ghosts in Ravengro. Just kind of happens. Alright. So, On the cart, you guys are able to take the path that follows the Tusk Mountains, which borders Belkzen. This will able to get you to Lepidstadt. It's about 100 miles or so, and will take you guys a couple days. You watch the cart roll down this bumpy road, the moors of Canterwall fading in the distance to be replaced more with trees and more forested areas. And the camera speeds up past the cart, down the trail, and hovers over a small but dense city with standing stones to its west, a large university, gothic and terrifying, to its south, people bustling around below. And it continues along the moors and the plains, further north, to what looks to be a castle. A castle that stands in defiance along a river, and lightning flashes overhead, illuminating its backdrop. A room in the castle, moldy, dusty. A man shambles forward, walking. He holds a book in his hand as a very bony, almost skeletal-like fingers tap the book gently. The man is wearing a black robe, and his smile is almost toothless as two glowing red eyes is the only kind of feature that's able to stick out from this hood. He pauses and he looks out the window to the pouring rain and lightning outside. And he whispers, barely audible. Tell our associates, things are moving along fine. And his laughter is just barely a whisper. And that is where Book 1 will end. I'll bring you guys back to the landing page.
We did it.
We did it!
Get rid of this. Get rid of this.
Oh, sure. Let me get rid of that.
Does this the Fool card burn up? Because we used it.
It does burn up, yep. There we go, and there's just the eye left. Okay. Well, that's it for the Haunting of Harrowstone, Book 1 of Carrion Crown. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I appreciate you guys joining in and playing and making time to play. Running very early today, so don't worry about any kind of PayPal stuff. Do you guys have any questions or anything regarding the book as a whole, or anything that you guys maybe didn't get resolved?
I have a comment.
A comment? All right, go for it.
You know, 1E Adventures, they cook.
Yeah, very good. Absolutely.
I agree. A
lot of good ones.
I'm gonna take a look at them.
There's some very fun 1E adventures. I would hope that they maybe one day they'll all be remastered, but I know that Paizo is cooking more stuff too, so that's okay.
Good.
Yep.
I enjoyed it.
Thank you. Yeah, if you guys have any feedback or whatever, feel free to send me a DM. I am always open to feedback. And love just talking about stuff.
Roll less crits.
I cannot. That was one thing I'm not able to do.
No more ghosts. I'm begging you.
Unlike,
I can't promise that.
Ooh, yeah. What happens with dice?
I know.
These books, more and more stuff gets added to the random encounter table, so we unlocked ghosts for the rest of the adventure.
Ghosts. Yes,
so they're always going to be on that encounter table, probably.
Yeah.
I'm going full wizard.
Honestly, ghosts aren't that bad. It's constructs.
Constructs is pretty tough. Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Did Gibbs go end up becoming a bar? You go back to being a barber?
He did go back to being a barber. He got incredibly traumatized. But he did go back to being a barber. Speaking of Gibbs, I'm so glad you guys didn't just murder him. I watched a few games of this and like read a few stories. Gibbs does not survive any of them.
Oh no, probably
he gets
not.
murdered. Yeah.
Well, because they probably don't understand what's happening. They don't think about it too much. No.
Also, unfortunately, they ended up dealing with Gibbs later. So his reign of terror with the names ended up lasting a little longer. And it wasn't clear. His murders were getting bigger over time between bird, cat, dog. It was eventually going to accelerate to pig, and eventually Pervin. Pervin was next.
What?
Oh yeah.
That's what I was going to say. That was the encounter that I think was most memorable for this campaign so
the Gibbs
far.
one?
Yeah, when we confronted him in the woods after exploring his house, and we're like, "Hey, dude, what the hell?" And then then he changes, puts his nightcap on, and starts swinging out his razor.
I love that art of Gibbs too.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it was very fun. I liked Gibbs a lot. We changed a little bit of the raw for him, but I think it was better than what was in the book. Yeah, it was very, very cool.
Spring-Heeled Jack still out there?
Yeah, so Spring-Heeled Jack.
Who was that man with his bare feet in the window on that first night?
It was Gibbs.
Yeah, it was Gibbs. Why wasn't he wearing shoes?
Because he goes out in the middle of the night in his nightgown. Yeah, he's not wearing shoes when he sleeps.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Spring-Heeled Jack is a real thing. I put him in there to be like, maybe you guys will go and think that's the murderer instead, and you guys just didn't fall for it. So I'm just like, oh well. So I'm just kind of, if you guys like went to go look for him, I would have done something, but you guys never did. So like, he wasn't the problem. So
will that Raven follow us throughout their adventures? Did we catch like an aerial view of it following the?
Sure.
I would like that Raven to follow. Maybe that'll be familiar.
Yeah. The Raven was the Ravens, I should say. They were spirits of the prisoners / guards that managed to like just get out barely to have their influence in Ravengro. So sometimes the Ravens were mean because those were prisoners. Okay. Sometimes they were helpful. That's why they screamed fire over and over again a lot of the time.
Okay.
Burning. But yeah, burning. But yeah, absolutely. If you want a Raven familiar to be that spirit crow, absolutely go for it.
That might be fun.
Yeah, absolutely. What else was pretty fun that you guys didn't get to? You guys hit most of things, honestly. Oh, there was a big cave. There were spiders in the cave. We didn't go to the cave.
What was you said? We missed the ooze. What was it? One big ooze or a bunch of oozes?
It was a big ooze. It was a tar ooze, black ooze. Was it?
Oh, not a cube.
Not a cube. No.
No, it's like a mutated gray ooze, I believe it is.
Gray ooze. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what?
Is that the one that hides perfectly in water?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck that. I don't know. Maybe that was a bit metagamey, but I mean, it was really
no. Absolutely.
I definitely didn't want to get into a fight all by myself. But
no, you looked down that spooky dark cave and said no. Totally realistic. No, it totally made a lot of sense.
Would that cave have led back to the Nevermore?
Yes, it would have.
Okay, that was the other thing. If we couldn't get that door open, then that would have been another way to get in there. All right,
that would have been it. You just have to get past the maiden and the claws and the ooze.
Were you upset?
Yeah, that last fight,
they ran from the maiden?
I was so nervous. No, absolutely not. No, no, not at all. I was getting nervous, low key.
That was very
We're so bad at dealing with them.
We just ran away from it, and it's like hopping after us. That's very Scooby-Doo to me. I don't know.
No, totally fair. I think every encounter you guys ran from, totally fair. You know, the dog I think was a little overtuned. I talked to Darby about it already. I think they did way too much damage for a dog. The only encounter I think you guys ran from that I was like, this encounter's fine the way it is a little bit, was the Headsman's Axe, the one that downs you and gives you additional dying condition.
Oh.
I think that encounter is fine. I just crit you guys 3 times.
Yeah, it went too bad too fast for us to recover. So
yeah. Yeah, like I think that encounter is fine the way
I thought
it is.
was cool.
but-
I liked that we were trying to go into each different place of the prison, and it just completely rebuffed us. That really showed that how messed up and like scary this kind of dungeon is. So I thought it was cool.
You guys just missed 2 encounters besides the ooze, and that was in the laundry room. 3 of them.
3.
Which ones?
Yes. The laundry room. Then the lake, and then on the side of the prison, they attempted to try to climb onto the roof. There's also a like a plant.
Yeah, there was a plant. You guys walked past
plant?
a whole bunch. Yeah, on the
wow.
right
Well,
side.
I guess
there,
4 if you count giant sturges too, that are hanging out.
They fought the giant sturges. I had them get moved up the 2nd floor. They fought them. though.
That random teleporter we found in the back, was that supposed to be like a reference to like
I have no idea.
when they escaped
The teleporter in the back, I put it there because so on the back side of the prison, there is a terrace that goes over the bathrooms and the shitter in the laundry room.
Oh, okay.
And has there's like they describe it as a ladder or a palace brick that you can climb up to and then get on that kind of a small walkway that's on the roof, which leads to a trapdoor that lets you get into the 2nd floor on the roof.
Oh, cool. I thought maybe
Which
it
is
was
also
I thought maybe it was like a secret
trap
tunnel
stuff.
that maybe prisoners had dug up at some point, and that was like part of like we could have gone in through there. But it sounds like that was the case anyway.
No, I put it back there because I thought if I put it next to the prison and you guys were huddling against the prison wall, going around the edges, you'd run into it, and
They ran into it anyway.
yeah. So I tried to put it in the back where you were less likely to walk, but that didn't help.
Well, yeah, because we saw this big pile of shit back here. And, we're gonna walk around it like sensible characters. We're not just gonna walk through this disease-ridden pile of shit. Anyway, that was cool.
And the encounter in the lake, they did technically they just avoided it. It was the zombies in the lake.
Yeah, we did fishing for apple.
Yeah, you guys fished for the zombies and everything. I don't know if you guys can see the prison. I'm trying to show you guys.
Yeah, we can see it.
You can see it. Yeah, you can see it. I see the poltergeist right here.
Guys, yeah. Here, let me turn off regions here so you guys have a better.
Why are there boxes in the laundry room?
Pelts.
Are they skinning them?
Yeah, pelts.
Pelts.
We're gonna wash
them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wash them and I don't know.
I'll see the dog.
Fix them up into hats.
It's our pupper.
Making hats.
Yeah. I got yelled at about the puffer, and that's the one thing I didn't make.
I yelled at you, dude. Listen, man, it did so much damage. It had a slow. That thing was crazy.
It was just one thing.
It really was.
Was there anything to find inside the collapsing house out front, or was that just a trap?
No.
The dog technically does less than the poltergeist.
Hey, I don't know if that counts.
Yeah, that poltergeist, man. If you hadn't leveled us up the session before, that would have been it. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I think it would have been.
4 characters would have went down. And
It definitely did 30 damage to you guys immediately.
all of them, yeah.
I did feel a little bad about that.
We lived, so it's.
But you guys lived. That's okay. Here, I'll show you the 1st floor since I know you weren't able to see it at all, Red, because of stream issues. You didn't see it either, Dom.
Oh, you mean the 2nd floor?
2nd floor, yeah.
Oh, so this is what it actually looks like.
This is what it looks like.
This is the original, yeah.
No, this is not the original.
No, we had to change the map. This is
Oh yeah, because
another remade.
Okay.
This is a different version. This is version 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Is it more than 2? Oh no.
Yeah, because we got the original, which is 10 by 10 squares on parchment at 20 pixels per inch. And then you have the huge one that somebody made. And then this is a more reasonable, in the middle.
Okay.
Between the 2 maps.
This one wasn't the broken one. That was the important thing.
You guys had a map for the roof?
No.
No, there is on the original like little pixel one. There's like notations for it, but it's like one thing that no one ever made in like any other versions. I guess they just assume people never go up on the roof at level 1 or 2.
It's all black.
It's all black. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, that's because of the
regions.
previous token region.
Oh yeah, I also like the I also like the shanking burning skeletons. I think that was definitely a fun thing. It's catch on fire, run at you, and shank you. That's an incredible image in my head.
Prisoners.
Yeah, that's the weapon they had.
I had all of your names, by the way, on tiles in Splatterman's room.
Mm-hmm.
They're all scattered right now, but I would have dragged them over one at a time.
I see.
That took me like an embarrassing amount of time to do. I won't lie.
Yeah, I've done something like that before with like demonic runes, trying to have it like be part of a puzzle. It does take a bit to set up.
It's just they're pain to move, which is a big thing.
You have to rotate them. Oh man. Lot. Tag. Okay, you had mine down here. I see. Okay.
Yeah, yours. I kind of tried to separate everyone so I could grab them. So the Mirrors was over here, Secrets was down there, Matthias is up there.
Neat.
Yeah. Oh, these that. Unfortunately, no one made any recall knowledge checks on those letters. There was a way to get rid of them, so you could lower your damage.
I was worried because Mira was and like when we started the fight, I was like, man, this is gonna be a DPS race now. Like, but then when we reread the card, it gave us a spell slot back. I was like, oh, okay, well, shoot, okay, now I feel a lot better.
Mm-hmm. No, I think you guys would have been fine even without the resource.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, I was thinking about picking up that axe. And as he went over here, I was like, maybe I go pick it up and throw it at him. That'd be kind of a cool way to end it. But then I'd probably just miss this Pathfinder. Oh yeah, it was fun. Good time.
I hope you all enjoy your letters as well.
Oh yeah, it was very cool. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I remember you saying that my envelope was
It was. So yours was my prototype Dom. So what happened was I was originally gonna have the letter itself be that well, Dom knows what it looks like. You see how like Spoon's letter is in that tannish kind of oldish thing. Dom's address was printed on that, and it wasn't a letter inside of a letter like it was for the rest of you.
Yeah.
So I made Dom's letter. Also, the font on Dom's is spooky. So I made Dom's letter, and I was like, great, I'll go make everyone else's letter. So I put it in the printer to print it out. And it just printed Dom's address about 5 times, even after I changed it. And I was like, well...
Oh, and then you wasted the paper? It was like...
I wasted a bunch of paper, and then I was like, I really don't want to, like, try to, like, troubleshoot this and waste more envelopes.
No.
So I ended up just making blank and, like, making a white envelope for you guys. So I have so many... with Tom's address on it. I think I shredded them, but it was like I carried those around for a bit because I was waiting to make sure it arrived because I was worried about Dom's letter because it like had that wax seal in the back and I wasn't sure if it was gonna fall off or not or they weren't gonna read the writing on the front, but it arrived.
Also, yeah, well done with the letter. I hate this character so much. He's a great villain. just all the words he uses. Like, oh, I meant for you guys to do that, but I'm not mad at you for stopping my plans. It's okay.
I'm not gonna say.
I wasn't even planning to do that. It just happened.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we should. Oh, you know what? We just like accidentally ended up in the prison. So like, you know, your plans. We accidentally. We should write him a letter and we'll give it to him.
Write him a letter? Yeah. Yeah, I won't say you'll get another letter from him maybe after every book, but
Did we catch him in the final book? Oh man.
Maybe.
Who's the guy think he is? Strahd?
Welcome to the Curse of Strahd of Pathfinder.
If he sends us a dinner invitation, I'm out.
I don't know. I don't know who this mysterious man could be.
He's Alan Rude.
He's Alan Rude. or Orin Rude.
Oh, hey, that's the other guy. Alan Drew.
Orin Rude.
Orin
Alan
Rude. Yes.
Wow.
I was going to stop after this adventure, but I'm so mad at this guy. I'm going to be you.
Yeah, those of you reading Book 2, which is Carsophona in red, Book 2 is called Trial of the Beast. It is the Frankenstein book.
Is Spoon not joining us for the next one?
He is. He's just not here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we have 2 other players joining us, which is Larry's partner, who has never played a TTRPG before. So I need you all to be gentle. And then we have Roxanne, who was in Triumph of the Tusk.
Mm-hmm. Very new to
I talked to
Pathfinder.
her already. Very new to Pathfinder. But also you all level up.
Oh.
You're all level 4 now.
Yes.
Feel free if you want to use Mira as a B team member. Feel free.
Well, I'm gonna leave that up to you, Dom. If you wanted to have Mira stick around, or if you wanted her to go off and try to focus on finding Vaishon, I was gonna leave it up to you.
Sean Gattleby?
Maybe.
Is he here? Not
Vaishon.
Warden.
The Warden. Yeah, Warden.
Oh,
the Warden.
oh,
Warden's name is Vaishon.
Hochgren.
Yeah, Hochgren.
Wait, why do they
His
have
first name is his first name is Vaishon, I think, right?
Vaishon.
Vaishon.
Not Vashon. Vaishon.
So you're saying that, but as soon when you eventually show us this guy's art,
he doesn't have art. Okay, hang on. I have a joke because this is only been in my head. I haven't told anyone. Do you know the Warden from Deadlock? The police officer. Let me get a picture of him.
Charge! Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That is, there's no art of the Warden, and that is unfortunately what I've always imagined him looking like. Is the
Oh yeah, no.
The bowler hat and everything.
The bowler hat,
The
yeah.
the mustache and the.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that model doesn't
Unfortunately-
even have eyes. Like they just.
Yep. So that is what I've always imagined him looking like. So that's what he looks like to me in my head.
I could change the world.
I think she is I think she'd be probably wanting to stick around to try and go with the whispering, try and track down this whispering way and these people who are causing undead stuff. Especially now that this guy said he just went through and this whole release of undead evil spirits was an accident.
This wonton, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
To do that, sticking with the order would probably be the best course of action. They're not
And for flavor,
directly opposed to the Whispering Way, but obviously they just killed one of their members, so they aren't happy with them, kind of deal.
Man, I was for flavor. I was thinking about, because for how I had secret in my head, the reason she would go on this adventure, essentially, or not,
It's up to you. If you want to change characters, you can. I can give you a reason for staying, but if you want to leave, that's okay.
Oh, yeah, bad about it.
There is
I like
options
Secret, so.
for book 2 already made.
Yeah, we have player options for book 2. Backgrounds and stuff. So if I don't know if that helps you read, book 2 does open with you getting an invitation from the Esoteric Order to
See, that's what I thought this was. It was like, okay, you are formally invited to join the Esoteric Order, but no,
yeah, that's
it
what
was
happened.
it
That's
was the
happening.
villain.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah.
Well, the second one's not
That's what I
necessarily
thought these actual
about
letters were
joining
from,
either.
but that was a nice twist.
You will get an invite from the Order though, being like, "Hey, do you want to come to this gala and just talk?" Oh,
Yeah, I think I got them made already in here, I can tell you.
Well, we could chat about it after. I mean, that stream's still going, so we'll just whenever we want to wrap.
Yeah, the options you got initiative, so you're someone young in the order, a student, a weapon set, a traveling musician, an Ustalavic noble.
Ustalavic
Those are the
noble.
backgrounds. Yeah.
What I was called out of my noble house to come on this adventure. What am I doing here?
That's in Divian's background.
Is it really?
Oh, for real?
He's not. I mean, he's a noble. Yeah.
Nice. You gotta go kill that guy. What's the name of that guy he wants you to kill?
Hold on. I wrote it down somewhere in my notes.
You gotta go Assassin's Creed. During the downtime.
Estelvion?
Stolvia?
Yep.
Zorov? Or hold on. I know I'm mispronouncing this.
No, it's definitely not. But the first you said that, like Vion's dad. He wants you to kill his dad.
Oh, it's Stovian Lorazzo. Yes. He wants you to murder him. And then he also implied he wants you to murder this Orenvood guy. Or it should be Orenvood guy, because he killed him. So.
Well, I have plenty of reason to keep going then.
yeah.
Folks, I am going to head out for tonight.
Yep.
No
it was
problem.
a pleasure playing with all of you.
You too.
Leah, I will send you lots of information on what will carry over to the next game for you guys. And I hope you all survive.
Sure, excellent. All right, sounds good.
Look forward to it.
Talk to you guys later.
Bye-bye.
See ya. Good night.
Take care.
Alright, take care.
Yeah, I won't keep you guys if you guys need to go.
Oh, cool. So,
Okay, in that case, I'll be headed off then.
when are we picking back up? The people at home know.
We will be picking back up on June 11th.
Okay.
Which I know is a while, but I'll be gone on vacation for a whole month. So I could probably run June 4th, but I figured I want to get home and
Yeah.
relax
It doesn't need to
and
be
get Foundry set
exactly
up.
June.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll be back at Carrion Crown in June. Till then, lots of games being run on the server. We have a DirtCon in a few weeks. Sign up for that.
Yeah, DirtCon, no vodcast this week. Trying the Tusk, which is this Sunday.
Yeah.
So if you want to see a sneak peek at our new player, Roxanne will be joining us from that game. And then we have on Tuesday, we're back with String of Thousands. As we're headed out with this Ruin and Blood Salt. And then on Wednesday, it's done. We're done.
Take a break. Hey, go have an iced tea.
Yeah, you have to go have a nice tea.
Just chill out. Read a book.
Yeah, you have to read a book. Read a book. Those of you who are watching this on the VOD or on YouTube, I'm gonna put something in the beginning of the video too. But we are moving homes. The rest of the Carrion Crown is gonna be uploaded on a different YouTube channel called Narrative Cafe. I'll ask Red to put it in the description a little bit. The All Book 1 will be re-uploaded over there as well, but the videos on the Crash Gym channel will not be taken down. They will just remain up, but the playlist will no longer be updated. So if you want to hang out and go to Narrative Cafe, that's where the rest of it will be. In addition to Carrion Crown, we also have something else over there called Split Narrative, which will be me and Darby talking about just APs as a whole. We're starting with Carrion Crown, book 1, talking about changes we made to the book from a DM's point of view, and tips and tricks to what will be a good idea for your own table and things like that, and conversion stuff and all that. So if you want to go over there and learn more about the DM side of Carrion Crown, go for it. There will be lots of spoilers though, so don't watch it if you don't want to be spoiled.
Make Gibbs likable so your players don't kill him.
That is, in fact, one of the notes I have about it. Is make Gibbs likable.
Alright, so if you want more of that, check it out. Then.
Yeah.
There.
Then and there.
But we're done.
We're done.
See you guys next time.
See you later.
Alright. Take care, everybody, and good night, and thank you for the game.
Yeah, no problem. I'll see you in June.
See you then.